Hey, what's up guys? I'm going to be making a series on how to remix a song or make your own remix. This first episode is going to be how to find the key notes of a song. I'm not going to be going into detail on things like music theory or all this other fluff shit that you can find out in the links in the description that I'll post later on. But I'm just going to tell you the things that you need to know to start making a remix right now. Alright, so the first way to go about doing this is finding the root note and then finding the chord that makes up the main chord in the song. Now, it's a lot easier than it sounds. All we do is find the... Alright, so that is the raw way of trying to find the keys. You might need a little bit of music theory knowledge. Those, like I said, you can find either on YouTube or in the descriptions that I'll be posting links in. So the other way is much easier, which is go to Google and download Key Finder. It's natively for Mac. They stopped supporting it for Windows, but the older versions still do work for Windows. He just doesn't support it anymore. So I'm sure there's an equivalent program as well, but Key Finder works for Mac and Windows, so go download that. Google rocks. All you gotta do is super easy. Just take 4 fucking songs, put those shits in there. Oh shit, that's right. All I gotta do is run batch, and that's it. Oh, this is crazy. So it takes about, I don't know, 30 seconds to go ahead and run through. But right after the 30 seconds, and this is for 4 songs, so right after the 30 seconds, you just scroll over and there you go. Here's the keys of each song. Now, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and take these and make it easier to play the chords in the songs that we're trying to remix. Playing black keys sucks. Yeah. Don't do it. So now that we know that it's B flat minor, we want it to be all white keys. Black keys suck, so we want to play on the white keys. So what we're going to do is have to transpose it. Now, you have 2 choices. You can either find the major equivalent, which is just the second note in the chord. So if it's B flat, so that is the major key. And then if the other way is to just go, instead of going from try to find the major and then transposing it, you could just go to the A key. So try to transpose everything to the A key if it's minor. If it's major, you go to the C key. So let's try this out. This. And what we want to do is we want to get it to either be the major, which is, like I said, this. So all we want to do is go down 1/2 note, or we take this and try to get to A, go down 1/2 note to keep it minor. So we're just going to take our handy dandy transpose right there, and we want the A to be the B flat. Boop. Transpose that up 1. That's what it is, baby. So, let's do this.
When I was born, I saw my daddy crying at the steering wheel, and oh, it made me feel so
it's like I know how to play the piano.
Then there was joy from my religion, swimming in a choir of voices low.
That's it, easy. So let's try this again. Boom, we're gonna open up our handy dandy key finder. We're going to look at the Breakfast at Tiffany's remix we just did, which is the D key. So let's go back to our transpose. Set it to 0, so we're at whatever. So now we know it's D major because there's no small little m at the end of it. So, what? Now, we don't really care about these notes right now because we know it's D major. So we're going to go down 1, 2. So we're going to make the C a D. So we transpose this C up 2 steps to make it a D. Boop, boop. Now, when I play Breakfast at Tiffany's.
TheStudioCloud.com. Remember when we used to date? Remember when we used to talk? Do you remember when we made those plans? Remember when we used to walk?
Damn! Oh, no. So, that's it. So that is how you find the key to the song so you can start making your chords, your melodies, and everything is going to fit together and work and smirk and dirt, right? You know what I'm saying? So after that, you just go in, you listen. There's only 6 chord variations that you could possibly use. Since they're all white keys, all you need to know is this. Let me show you. Super easy peasy. So since they're all white keys, you need 3 fingers. Thumb, pointer, ring. Thumb goes on the main note. The 3rd note is the pointer. The 5th note is the ring finger. That's it. And then this is the 1st chord, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. There's a 7th, but you don't fucking care about the 7th because no one plays that ugly ass chord. It's called a diminished chord. Stupid. And then you go back to 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuck that chord. 1. Alright? Now you can do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuck that chord. 1. So now when we're playing this one, I've already done. So I know it's
remember when we used
the 1,
remember when we used to talk?
The 5 and the 6.
Do you remember when we made those plans? Remember when we
5,
used to walk
6. It can also be
on the beach
1,
for hours, looking up
5,
at the sun.
6.
Now we both
1,
hate each other. I don't know what the
5,
hell went wrong.
6. So that's how you find the keys in a song, and that's how you start your chords. There's only 6 chords that you could possibly use. All you have to do is move them around when you hear a chord change in a song. If you don't hear chord changes in a song, you probably shouldn't be making music. Alright, with that out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and say that the next one's probably going to be on how to find the tempo in a song, and then we'll continue from there. Alright, so hope this helped. Hope you guys learned a lot. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you did, thumbs up. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like. Peace.